Morning guys, back at Dodleston again this week, the Doddy Pond. This is where I'm going to be fishing today. I'm fishing on the big pond. I'll show you my peg when I get to it. I'm just going to show you what's in the ponds. So there's two ponds. This is the other pond. The big heron just gone off there. It's a day ticket venue. It's £9 for one rod, 11 for two. There is night fishing. I think you have to book. I'll find out what the price is later when I get the ticket. But this is what's in the ruddy pond. So this is the big pond, the ruddy pond. We've got mirror carp, common carp, crucian, tench and barbel. And then the little pond, Sniggs Pond, blue wharf, grass carp, mirror carp, crucian carp, barbel. So yeah, nice head of fish. Obviously got your rules and regulations. Always read those when you come to a venue. So it says there, night fishing if booked only. Like I say, I'll find out what the price of the night fishing is if anybody wants to come night fish later on. Right guys, so I'm just going to show you my peg that I've chose today on this pond. Last week I was over here casting to the island. Had a really good day after switching baits that Steve provided last week. I'm going to try his peg this week. So friend in the way already. Morning. So we're going to start. So this is going to be the peg that I've chosen. Nice little bay. You should be fishing sort of in the corner. I pre-baited down here in the corner along the edge there. So it's a nice little lovely place. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. This is my setup. I'm back on the feeder rod on the Shakespeare 8-foot quiver. Bait I'm going to be using today is some sticky bait, 2.3mm pellets, and on the hook I've got some squid that I caught on well last week. And I've got some sticky bloodworm, I think they're 16mm. So yeah, I'm going to get set up and get casting and see if we can get some fish. Right guys, so I'm all set up ready for the first cast. I'm just going to show you what I'm using. So I've got Sticky the krill. It's sticky baits, 2.3mm. I've got them in a tub. So I've got them on a nice little bed. And then I've got the bloodworm, 16mm boilie behind. I soak the pellets for 2 minutes. Drain them off and then let them stand for 20 minutes. Good thing to do is your bait as soon as you get down to your peg. While that's obviously, waiting for your 20 minutes for your pellets, you can sort of set up your stuff and get ready, which is a good idea. So right, so ready for the first cast, and see if we can get some fish. Right, so first cast we are in. I'm in that far corner. I've got a slight bend in the rod tip, and wait now, see if we can get indications, see if there's any fish in the area. So I've pre-baited some smaller pellets in a few areas, sort of in this sort of area just below this big, there's like a willow tree, so looks like on the far bank, and then sort of just down here underneath. So it looks like it's going to be a nice day, which makes a change. Seems that July has been a bloody washout. I'm trying these, say these 16mm bloodworm sticky boilers first. It's got a little knock on the tip. There is fish in the area. I've seen them sort of topping as soon as I got here. There's only me here at the minute. It's nice and quiet. If anybody knows the area, it's Dodleston. Chester Lakes is next door, or just down the road, and the Doddy Pond is just up the road. I say two ponds, some lovely fish in here. Let's see if we can catch some today. Right guys, so we just had the first fish on the bloodworm. Lovely little fish, maybe about 3-4 pound. Let's get him back. So that was on about the 3rd or 4th cast. Go on, off you go. So the bloodworm work. Happy days. On to the next one. So I've been here about an hour, just over an hour. Just had that one fish so far. Switched over baits from the bloodworm to the squid. Getting still lots. I might not be able to pick it up on the. It's still getting a lot of knocks. The thing with this sort of kind of fishing, you've just got to be patient, sit on your hands, wait for that to go round completely. You'll know when it's fish on because it will try and drag the rod in. Yeah, so we'll just keep continuing, see if we can get some more. Right guys, so we're very slow this morning. Been here about 3.5 hours and cleared that one fish, common, about 3-4 pound. Keep switching between baits, between the squid and the bloodworm boilie, but getting bites, just not taking it. The wind's picked up a bit, so to keep trying. This is fishing. Some days they want it, some days they don't. roof for a few more hours, so hopefully we can get some more out. Just had the ticket, so this is the ticket for the pond. So it's the Bloody Pond day ticket. And, so the day ticket is one rod's £9, two rods £11. If you want to come night fishing, it's £25. You have to book. Seniors is £7, and then you've got all your rules and contact number at the bottom. Alright guys, just finished on Dodleston. Bit of a slow day. Fish showing, not much coming out. It's getting now. There's quite a few people coming. Two have just come down further down here. I was in that corner, so I've only had one out of the corner. £3 to £4 common. Made a decision about just before 1:30 to move to the peg that I was in last week, where I got about £50 plus. First casting, a PB for me, £13 common, on an 8-foot Shakespeare quiver. Bent the thing in half. Only just fitted him a 21-inch net, landing net. Like I say, I'm a pleasure angler, guys. I'm not, set up for big fish. I think I've had 8, 9, 10 pounders in the past, but today, so yeah, PB for me, £13. So happy days. Even though we're 2 fish caught, I think everyone else has struggled on here today, which is strange. Family came down. I think the dad had a 10 pounder this morning. I spoke to him, nothing else. I think his kids had nothing much else neither. Steve was in the corner, over this corner over here. He's been on bartle arm and feeder. I think he's had a few out, but nothing major. So yeah, after a very slow day, it's getting busy now, so I've just packed up and off home. So yeah, so till next time on the bank, guys, catch you later.